This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com.
Hey, it's Banks. I have a thigh and glute workout for you. All you'll need is a chair that's about hip height, and other than that, just yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, I'm Banks, and this is the Banks Method. The Banks Method is my unique combo of ballet, barre, and Pilates exercises designed to maximize lengthening and strengthening of the muscles. I've created several mini-series to target specific body parts like the abs, butt, legs, thighs, arms, and back, as well as a collection of total body toning and trimming workouts. So one hand is on that chair, other hand is on the hip. Zip the inner thighs together. Stand up nice and tall. Feel the core pulling up and in. We're gonna just start with some nice and easy calf lifts. We just lift and lower, just warming up the ankles. Feel the crown of the head pulling up. It's up and down. Just lift and lower, pressing over the arches. It's up and down. Now let's pedal out the feet. Bend one knee and then the other, pressing over one arch and then the other. Just marching it out. Good. For 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Both heels, it's down and up, down and up. 2 more, down, up. Next one, hold it up. Let's bend the knees, bring the hips down to knee level. From here, we're gonna find a pulse. It's down and up. So right where you feel the thighs catching, the tops of the thighs are working, that's where we're pulsing from, that 1-inch movement here. It's down and up. Shoulders are stacked right over the hips. Core is in tight. We're pulsing down an inch, up an inch, squeezing those inner thighs together. Breathing for 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, bring those heels up high. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now we're gonna hold it down low. Bring the right knee right next to the left knee. From here, we find a pulse. It's down and up, working that left thigh. Core is in tight, shoulders still stacked over the hips for 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, we're gonna hold it down low on the next one. We extend that right leg out and then we bend the knee, bring it in. It's out and in, finding that full extension of that right leg. It's okay if it's not super high here. We're just focusing on length of the leg, firing up through the back of the knee. It's out and in, breathe, sing it 1 inch lower in that standing leg. Yes, you can, 2 more. Next one, we hold it out. We pulse the standing leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Flex through the right foot. Find a lift with that right leg. My left leg is starting to burn. Right quadricep is working, pulling that leg up to the ceiling. Drive through the heel for 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Step into a wide second. So the knees are tracking right over the toes. The core is in tight. One hand is on the bar, the other hand is on the hip. We're opening up those inner thighs. We take it down an inch, up an inch. Same idea here. You're finding that working zone right where the thighs are starting to feel the burn. That's where you're pulsing from. So it's down and up. So that left leg has already been worked. It's normal for that leg to be feeling a little bit more tired than your right leg. Breathe through it. Now let's hold it low. Just the right heel comes up and take it down and up for 8, 7, 6, sink it 1 inch lower. Bring that right heel up super high. Last 4, 3, let's switch it over to that left heel. Take it down and up. Breathe. Feel the waistline pulling in. 4, 3, both heels come up. Find that pulse. So if you want that added challenge, bring the right arm, then the left arm overhead, sink it 1 inch lower. Last 8 counts here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna find a dynamic movement just to flush it out. We bring it all the way down and up. Arms come down and up. Big movement here, all the way down. Squeeze the glutes, the inner thighs on the way up. I like to feel as if I'm crinkling up the mat, squeezing my heels together as I rise up and then sink down low. 2 more. Good, last 1. Bring it all the way back in. Nice job, you guys. Now step in towards your chair. We're gonna get into a little bit of glute work here. So you can either place your hands on the chair and step back a little bit, or if it feels good, place your forearms down and then place your forehead down onto your forearms, and then send your right leg straight back behind you. Bend your right knee, bring your heels super close to the seat to work that hamstring. From here we find a lift and lift. So same idea, we're keeping tension on the muscle the whole time, lifting in that working zone, finding right where your glute and your hamstring catch, pressing your footprint up to the ceiling. We lift and lift. Now check in with the core, pull the navel up towards the spine, roll the shoulders down the back, keep lifting. 4 more, 3, 2, now point the toe. We take tiny little dime-sized circles. So you squeeze the inner thigh, you feel the glute maximus as you lift at the top of that circle, and you feel the outer part of the glute as you bring that circle out. 2 more. Good, now let's take that circle the other way. So check in with your standing leg. Your heel is right underneath your hip, and then you have a bend into that knee. 2 more. Last one, now let's lengthen out the right leg. Flex through the right foot. We take it down and up, all the way down and up. Flush it out, big down, big up. 2 more. Last one, now bend that knee 1 more time. Final grand finale here. We're gonna rise up on our tippy toes on that left side. Flex the foot, we bring it all the way in, all the way out. Drive that heel up to the ceiling. Dig in, 4 more. 3. Last 2, last one, hold it up, isometric hold. Squeeze the glute a little bit tighter, pull the core in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Stand on up. Now, we're gonna get into the side part of the glute, the medius here. So heels are in, toes are out, like a little pizza pie position. Then we're gonna bend the knees, make sure the knees are tracking right over the toes in that rotated position. Now from here, hinge your upper body forward, forehead is down on your forearms, extend your right leg back. So this time it's rotated. Before your heel was up towards the sky, toe was down. Now rotate the knee and the toe out. And from here, we tap the mat, then we lift it up, keeping that rotation the whole time, feeling the side part of the glute lighting up. It's down and up. So hip bones are still pointed down towards your mat, core is still pulling up in it. It's down and up. Now let's point the toe. It's down and up, down and up. So as you do this, try to take all that sway out of your low back. Instead of lifting and opening up the low back, keep the abdominals pulling up and in. We're lifting from the glute, not from our low back. It's down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one, we hold it up, flex through the foot, find a tiny little 1-inch lift, finding that traction on the seat with every lift. Squeeze for 8, 7, shoulders roll down the back, away from the ears. 4, 3, last 2, now we bend the knee, bring the heel to the seat. Knee and ankle stay on the same line, and from here we find a lift. So it's normal for your standing leg to be feeling the burn here. That's completely normal because you're standing on it. Just make sure you're not sinking in that hip. Pull up and out of that side and find a lift here with that right knee for 8, 7, we're almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. So we're gonna finish off this side. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Rise up on those tippy toes. Hands are on your chair. Bend the knees. Find that pulse down and up, down and up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Pull up through the abdominals, shoulders roll down the back. Now if you want that balance challenge, bring those arms overhead. It's down and up. Keep the heels high for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, let's hold it low. Sink it 1 inch lower. Yes, you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're gonna bring our chair towards the center here. And then go ahead and sit on your chair. We're gonna get into some tricep work. So your fingertips are pointed forward. Hands are at the edge of your chair. Roll the shoulders down the back. Plant your feet down on the ground, squeeze the inner thighs, then take your glutes 1 inch off your chair. We bend the elbows and then we stretch up. So we're working the triceps, elbows point back behind you. So common thing is here, people like to keep the shoulders up next to the ears, roll them down your back, lock them in and then bend and stretch. It's down and up, all the way down and up. If you want that added challenge, extend those legs out. Good, breathe for 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Roll out those wrists. And we're gonna go into some pistol squat variations here. So sit at the back edge of your chair and then flex through your right foot. Core is in tight. We drive through our left heel. We lift up and then we sit back down. It's up and down, lift and lower. So this one you can take at your own pace. Maybe you want to go a little bit quicker, or just take it nice and slow, focusing on that form. It's up, lift the right leg and down. Just 2 more, up and down. Next one, we're gonna hold it up. Take a micro bend into your left knee, find a lift with that right leg. Final 8 here. Core is tight, you can bring the arms out to a T. Focus 1 point in front of you. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's sit it back down. Switch it over to that left side. Hands on the hips, core is tight, shoulders roll down the back. We lift it up and down. Drive through that right heel. We're working the glute, the hamstring on that right side. One leg might be a little bit stronger than the other leg. I notice my right leg isn't as strong as my left here, but that's okay. Just focus on that form, focus the core being pulled in. Good, it's up and down, up and down. Almost there, just 2 more. Next one, we hold it up, lift the left leg, quadricep pulls up, feel that leg straightening, heel reaches away from the hip socket. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, shake it out. So we're gonna do all of that thigh work on the left side and then hit that left glute and then we'll be done. So let's turn our chair around. So now place the right hand onto your chair, left hand on your hip. We're gonna start with those calf lifts one more time. We lift and lower, squeeze the inner thighs again, pull up and out of the waist. It's up and down, up and down. We lift and lower, press over the metatarsals at the top, widen out that foundation, up and down. 2 more, up and down. Now hold it up, let's bend the knees, find that working zone. The thighs are catching, they're working. It's down an inch, up an inch, down, up. So imagine you have a wall back behind your back. You're going straight down that wall, straight back up. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, core is in tight. Good, breathe it down and up for 4, 3, let's hold it low. Bring the left toe to the right knee. We extend and bend, finding that straightness of the leg. So this is less about height, more about really creating those long, lean muscles, getting that nice long leg and then coming back in. Last 4. Good, try not to hike up that left hip. Keep the left hip down in line with the right. 2 more. Next one, we hold it low. We pulse the right knee down and up. It's down and up. Breathe. Keep the right heel up high the whole time. Feel the thigh working on that right side. Keep the left leg up for 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it low. Flex through the left foot. Find that lift. Squeeze on that left quadricep for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Now step out into that wide second. Sink it down low. Let's find that dynamic movement all the way up and down just to flush it out. Make it nice and big, getting our heart rate up a little bit. Arms go overhead and across. It's up and down. Squeeze the inner thighs, lengthen out the low back, tuck the tailbone under slightly. It's up and down. 2 more, up and down. Let's finish it off. Bring those arms overhead, lower and lift. Let's rise up on those tippy toes. Let's finish off the thighs here. Finishing off stronger than we started. Starting to shake here, let it burn. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Step in to that chair. We're gonna work that left glute now. So stack those forearms down onto your chair. Feet are right underneath the hips. We bend our left knee. Bring the heel super close to the seat. Squeeze it in. Find that lift. Stamping our footprint towards the ceiling. Drive through the heel. Make sure you got to bend into your right knee. Pull the core in tight. Shoulders down the back. You got it. And we're breathing. A lot of things to think about here. 4 more. 3, 2. Let's point the toe. Find that dime side circle. So the circle comes from the seat, and then the knee and the ankle are just along for the ride. So all of this is coming from the seat. 2 more. Now let's take it the other way. Circle it out, let it shake at the top. Breathe. 2 more here, you're almost there. Last one, lengthen out the left leg. Drive through the heel. We tap and lift. Make it big. It's down and up, down and up. Breathe, almost there. 2 more. Next one, we hold it up. Find that lift for 8, 7, 6. We got one more change after this. 4, 3, 2, bring the heel to the seat, rise up on that tippy toe. Bring it in and out. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glute, almost there. Good for 4, 3, 2, hold it out. Sink it 1 inch lower, squeeze the heel in. Find that isometric hold for 8, 7, breathe, 6, you got it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, shake it out. Okay, so now we're gonna come into our rotated position. Heels are in, toes are out. This is our first position. Bend the knees, knees over toes. Forearms down on that chair. And then send the left leg back. Flex through the left foot. We lift and lower. It's up and down. So I'm starting to feel my right glute a little bit because I'm standing on that leg. That's normal. We've already worked that right side, so it's already fatigued. Just breathe through it. Take breaks when you need it, but we're almost there, guys. This is the home stretch of our glute work. Good, it's up and down. Last one, we hold it up, find that lift. Squeeze on that left dimple of the seat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heel to the seat. Find that lift. It's up and down. So the knee and the ankle are on the same line. Good, and we're breathing for 4, 3, 2, last one. And roll it on up. Let's take some stretches to finish today. So grab onto that chair, walk back, and then stretch the arms long. Get a nice spinal stretch here. Take a bend into the knees. Tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Open up through the chest, just breathing. You can bend one knee and then the other. Letting one hip come down and then the other. And then come to the balls of the feet. Shift the weight forward. Tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling a little bit more. And then let's come onto the heels. Flex the feet. Stretching out those hamstrings, and then roll forward. Let's step into our chair. Bring the right heel into the seat. Take a quadricep stretch, stretching out the hip flexor, the front of the thigh. Squeeze the knees together, open up through the chest. Take a few breaths here. And then let's cross the ankle over the thigh. Take a figure 4 stretch. If it feels good, you can cross your leg over the chair if you're super flexible, flexing through the foot to protect the knee, or you can cross it over the thigh, making that 4 with the legs. Keeping the spine straight, and let's roll it on up, switch it to the other side. Grab for your other ankle, bring the heel to the seat, open the chest, squeeze the knees together, feel the length in the front of the leg, cross the left ankle over the thigh, sit down and back like you're sitting in a chair behind you, flex through the left foot, and get a nice stretch for your hips. And let's roll it on up. And let's take a calf stretch. So bring your left leg back, bend your right knee, tuck your tailbone under, feel your left heel melting down towards the ground, open up through your chest. And let's switch it over to the other side. Bring your right heel down, bend your left knee, tuck your tailbone under, shift your weight forward, get a nice stretch along the calf, all the way up to the hamstring, and slowly come back up. So to finish off, we're gonna take a fold forward just to stretch out our hamstrings just a little bit more. So let's take a deep inhale, bring those arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, and just let the head be heavy at the bottom. Grab for opposite elbows, rock side to side to release the low back, bringing the chest to the thighs, stretch it on out. And then when you're ready, release those hands, roll on up through each vertebrae, letting the head be super heavy. And let's take a deep inhale, bring those arms overhead. Exhale, let's cactus arms, open the chest to the ceiling. One more inhale, taking in all that hard work. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for working so hard. I hope y'all enjoyed my glute and thigh workout. Hope to see you next time. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.